Welcome back to the channel. Thanks to all my subscribers and to who out there need to know. This is Damani. I run this YouTube channel. I'm just trying to grow this channel to over 1,000 subscribers this year. And next year, take it to at least 1 million subscribers. So please like and subscribe and stay tuned to the channel. What we do here, you'll find out in a few seconds. So let's start off with Nasdaq. So in front of me is Nasdaq, and you can see that we post an all-time high, but with July 9th in focus, which is Wednesday, market took that into perspective and start pulling back because again, the president announced today. Let's just go over to see what was said. Um, Donald Trump announced that Trump announced steep tariffs on 5 more countries starting August 1st. So we thought that we had the tariffs behind us, the market pushed on more higher and higher. But guess what? It's right back because the 90 days is up. It's done. It's out the door. So now it's to had the tariffs right back on the deck. And I spoke about this before, and now it's in fruition. Also, Tesla drop. Also, we're gonna go over Core Wave that selling off significantly, over 27% today, down, and more to come. But before we get into anything else, please hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and help the channel out. All right, so let's go over back to the charts. I just want to break down what's going on and what's factoring in today market pullback. We can see that on the 3 year, we pulled back previously 2 months ago, and now we're on the trend of pulling back. So when market pulls back, what do? Do we panic? Absolutely not. What we do, we line ourselves up to buy the dips, and when the dips make sense like it did previously, and then we ride that wave all the way up, take profit when it's too over, bought, take some profit off the top, and then reinvest, and we do it right over again. You just have to find that pattern that you continue doing to grow your portfolio, and this is where you want to be to do that, because this is what I do, this is what we do here. Again, look at the MACD. MACD is pointing up. Definitely, this is just going to be a temporary pullback, anticipating, like we did in March when we got a 3 year pullback. We gave up every single point we had earned in the last 2 to 3 years, pull right back. So Nvidia is at an all-time high right now, and with that said, everything is pulling back tomorrow. Don't be surprised if we're down another 1,000 points or another 2,000 points. It wouldn't surprise me if we down another 500 points tomorrow. It wouldn't surprise me because it was anticipated. So Nvidia pulled back previously to $86. Can we get here? I definitely can see another $62 a share in Nvidia if market continue to pull back 2,000 points, 3,000 points downward. We can see Nvidia at lows of $62 a share again. I definitely can see that coming if market continue to pull back. And let's go over to Meta. We saw that Meta pushed up to all-time high of $747 a share. And look what happened. It's giving up all of that right now because the stock is currently trading at 718. Do I see Meta pulling correcting itself? Yes, definitely, like all other stock does. And with that said, we're just watching one of the most popular, most traded stock in the whole world right now. It's nothing other than Tesla. So we're at the scene 3 right now, or scene 4, if you guys can correct me in the channel in the comments and let me know, with the Donald Trump and Elon Musk fight that they have. So with scene 4 ongoing with these two guys, rich billionaires, they don't know what to do with their money, so they're just making a fuss over it. Um, Tesla currently pulling back. This is one of the #1 stock that I will be watching and definitely buying. Why? Because when all of this is said and done, this stock you can see definitely at another $400 or $500 at the end of the year, like they did when Tesla pulled back at 271 and rally right back up to 357, $358 a share. So if you had gotten, I hope you took some profit off the table, because now we're definitely going to see another downturn on Tesla with these two guys fighting at scene 4 right now. So the stock is currently trading at $289 a share, fluctuating between 289 and 293. I am waiting for the right time. RSI doesn't say it's time to buy. My MACD doesn't indicate that it's time to initiate a buy-in. So what I'm doing, I'm waiting for the right time to present itself. But who knows when is the right time? The right time for me is when either Tesla normally stock pulls back to previous lows. They don't necessarily have to pull back there. So if things get worse, I would definitely keep an eye on Tesla to see if it pulls back to 272, or worst case, if it pulls back to $210 a share. And then I would love to either put some skin in the game, not to put all my portfolio in there, but just get some skin in the game. And also watching Nasdaq to see if Nasdaq continue to pull back, because this is going to mark and tell me what the overall market is doing. Just like if we go over to the S&P 500, we can see that wait, there's another update. Suppose on the S&P, so Tesla loses $68 billion in revenue after um Elon Musk say he is launching a political party. This stock is going to take a huge turn, and we're just waiting to see the result of it. But definitely, on a 7% pullback today, we can definitely see more. So again, I was going over the S&P 500 on the. We can see that S&P lost over 49, was down just a little bit, 0.79%. But the DJIA, we can see that pulled back over 422 points today, while Nasdaq roughly pulled back 100, like roughly 200 points. They were down like 270, rally back, but downward trend, and 0.9% pullback. So this is something we're watching. You can see that the VIX is up 1.89%, indicating that market is about to fall even further. So that's something that we definitely watching. And 10-year treasury yield is fluctuating around the same place. But guess what? Most of the stock right now that was at an all-time high is pulling back. Most of them. AMD, I hope you guys did not buy up here, because trust me, we're going to see in a few weeks or in a few days that AMD will be at 108 again, or even lower. More buying opportunity, because when it's all said and done, when Donald Trump finished threatening the world with tariffs and these 12 countries, we're going to get some support. And with this support, we can initiate a buying strength when it makes sense. But some of the stocks that I'm really watching, that it's not overbought, it's not oversold like previously when market hit all-time high, is Okta. Okta is one of them. If we do pull back to $91, I would definitely get some skin in the game. I went over Tesla, definitely, and Kava also. I'm watching to get some shares in Kava, because you saw that it pushed right back up, because again, if uncertainty in the market, pull back, tariffs is back on the table, pull back. And also Quadcom, because if you had bought Quadcom at $120 a share, you would still have a chance to sell at 157, 158 that the stock is trading at right now. That's a whopping profit taking. And also is Reddit. I spoke about Reddit numerous times. I drew this line when it was down to $89. The stock is currently at $152 a share. So when all of these stocks make sense, when the buying power is there, and you think you're at a point where you can get in, I definitely say go for it. Because back in April, when tariffs news came in and hit, Wayfair was one of the stock who got hit real hard. And look what they came to, $20. And what the stock is trading at now? $54 a share. That's an average of $34 per share if you have got Wayfair at some cheap price. But I'm not saying you should go ahead and buy these stocks. I'm just showing you what benefit you can get from most of these lows that we're about to experience, because now that the tariff is back on the table, we're going to definitely see some pullback in Nasdaq. And when Nasdaq continue to pull back, the market continue to goes down. But to all my day traders who got in at SQQ last week, I saw like 3 different orders of 10,000 shares of SQQ. These institutions that bought SQQ at 19 cents a share are experiencing tremendous return right now with that 10,000 shares. I can just imagine there might be up at least $1 million right now or more in these positions. But you can see that SQQ is super over. Once SQQ is super oversold, I can guarantee we're going to have a pullback to correct itself. And when it do so, you want to make sure that you're in it to win it. But I'm not going to take up most of your time today. I just want to bring to you what's going on in the market and the initiating stage of the pullback. You want to make sure that you position yourself, take some profit, and wait for the right time to present itself so you can reinvest. Because tomorrow, once Nasdaq pulled back, passes the moving exponential line, the next support I'm seeing on Nasdaq is at 2100. And if we don't find support at 2100, the tariffs continue, we can see new lows from where we was in February. So please, again, like, subscribe, and stay tuned to the channel. And let's grow this channel together while I update you. Until then, stay green, know what you're doing in the market before you initiate any buying strength. All right. So stay tuned for more.